You're watching Transformers of Eternia. And on this video, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the problems that I keep seeing with toy stock, Transformers and Masters of the Universe Origins to be specific, in stores and online. Okay, so I'm going to be looking on two websites here. These are from my phone. Yeah, so Big Bad Toy Store and Hasbro Pulse. And what I'm looking for specifically is combiners. The Voyager, or not the Voyager, the deluxe combiners to make Menasor. Now you'll notice a lot of things are sold out. And of course there's Dead End. The one that I really want and I really need is sold out. It's been sold out since before Christmas. And a lot of people have gotten him. And for some reason, I just can't seem to find this guy and get him. I mean, I'm not paying eBay price, which is insane. So it's like, what is going on with these combiner pieces, these limbs? These Voyagers seem to be just disappearing. The last two are, I don't know what to think of these things. But Dead End specifically is what I was looking for at the time, and he's always sold out. Now, if you notice the Big Bad Toy Store over there, that one doesn't have any of the combiners from what I've seen. And yeah, of course, there's the Cosmos that I wanted so badly and nobody could get because, guess what? Limited supply. Thanks, Walmart. So yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people complain or whatever and say, well, you should have just got it right away as soon as you've seen it online. Okay, but not everybody's made out of money that can just run out and jump on these things. Hasbro should give more of a window for fans to be able to buy their stuff, especially when they're making a combiner. I mean, combiners are a bunch of figures. One of them is like $80, $90, so that's a big chunk of somebody's cash. But yeah, these things are sold out, and I don't see what's going on. Do they not want the fans to collect these things? I don't understand. And I know I'm ranting, and I'm sure somebody's out there, well, I got mine online. Yeah, you got to get to it right away. And it's like, yep, I know. You got to get to it right away and got to get it online. And you got to pay that extra shipping and all that stuff and tax and all that stuff because, just going to the store like the old days, that's impossible to find what you're looking for. So that's very irritating. But I know, as a collector, I'm supposed to be a millionaire and just be able to just drop money on these things immediately as soon as I can get them. So, I don't know. I'm just ranting. I'm just kind of really irritated with the way these things are going. Collecting has become a real workout in the last couple years. Now, I'm not going to blame it on a pandemic anymore because that's all pretty much gone. Okay? So, what we got now is a bunch of slimmed down shelves and stock things that I don't know what's going on with the stock, okay? I'm not saying the lines are going to end or any of that stuff. I'm not saying they're canceling lines like Masters of the Universe Origins. I wouldn't say that they're doing that. I'm just saying that there's something weird because they're not stocking half as much as they used to. I mean, years ago, they actually figured out how to stock things, and they actually could stock things to keep waves kind of turning over in the store. Now, maybe it's like Walmart's fault for not doing it or stocking. They're very lazy when it comes to stocking, it seems like. But then I could say that now, but then I'll hear somebody say, well, at my store it's different. And then I'll hear another person say the same way, well, at my store there's never anything that I see in your video even. So it's like the rarity of these things and the randomness of these things is really hard. It's very hard to collect anything with a constant fluctuation and randomness to the stock. So that's the reason why I'm kind of making this video, is because, yeah, it's kind of a rant, but it's also kind of a question. Hey, what's going on with the stocks? I mean, yeah, there's some cool stuff out there. And then it's going to be completely like dead in most stores. I've gone to Walmarts where there's just nothing on the shelf, and it was that way before Christmas and after Christmas. And it's not like they got a big stock in that sold out. No, there was just nothing stocked. And that is very rare for a Christmas. Why would they have these things not even stocked for Christmas. That's very rare, because this shelf here, right here, all these things, that drag strip and all these things, this has been on the shelf since long before Christmas. This legacy stuff has been there for a year and has not moved anywhere. This has been sitting there for a year, and I've just go to the store. I've given up just even looking at the store. But of course, when I go online, it's very rare that I'll find the thing that I'm looking for on, literally in stock. And if it is in stock, I have to get it immediately. Otherwise, it's going to be sold out, and it won't be restocked for another couple months. So that's the problem I'm pointing out here. Because there are some Transformers I have not seen ever in a store. And that there's a great deal of them that's like that. Because Legacy Wave 1 just sits there. The Voyagers just sit there. They're just sitting there, taking up the shelf space, and never goes away. And that Starscream Coronation Kit one, or Coronation set or whatever, that never goes anywhere. It just sits there. I was waiting for it to get marked down to like $15 or something, because it's like, hey, you know, this thing has just been sitting there. You might want to just put it on sale. But it seems like there is no more sales when it comes to these things. They don't want to mark them down. It's very rare. And they put these yellow tags on as if the prices are lower or something. And then it's like, no, they're about the same price. They took off like $1 maybe. And it's like, hey, look at this. Now it's $1 cheaper. So yeah. So anyway, you go down the aisle and you just start looking, at all these other things. And everything seems to be stocked okay. I don't know about Star Wars. I don't know how that's stocked. But from what I see, everything seems to be stocked okay. But when it comes to like Masters of the Universe stuff, like Origins, which is what I collect, those are always packed in there with the Sorceress wave. That wave is always there, never moves, ever, ever, ever. I mean, and then this store was really bad because they didn't even have the Masters of the Universe together in the same aisle. They had two separate aisles that they just like parked it somewhere else. But yeah, and then the Masterverse, the Evil-Lyn and whatever, the God Skeletor and all that, these are always sitting there all the time. They are never going to move. They're just never. You have to mark them down to $7 to get them to move probably. So yeah, this is the type of stuff that I'm just wondering what is going on. And I don't know if it's the stores doing it, Mattel, Hasbro, I don't know what it is. But see, look at this. Now they have these things down in a separate spot. And of course, Panther is like $30 or whatever, and he never goes down. If I'd buy a Panther if it was like $15, $17 somewhere in there, but I haven't seen it yet. And then of course you get these guys. This wave is never ever going to go off the shelf. And because of that, I feel like we're not going to see new Masters of the Universe Origins figures. I mean, this wave, I'm pretty sure it feels like this wave has been on the shelf for a year and just never moves. So, of course, the stores are probably thinking, well, hey, nobody wants these, so therefore we just need to just get rid of the whole line or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Because Walmarts just don't stock Masters of the Universe very much anymore. And I'm just hoping that there's going to be a restock eventually. I thought Mossman is going to be an exclusive for Walmart. So if Mossman is an exclusive to Walmart, then they got to stock him at least because they own a certain amount of stock of him. But the question is how do these businesses, how do they figure? I don't understand why there's such a thin stock. There's less stock than there is fans. And maybe they're trying to save money and just trying to take a risk. It's like, well, we don't want to over make the figures. So therefore, let's just make too little of it and then have the fans complain about it, I guess. But yeah, it's really tiring. And I don't know. I guess I felt like I needed to rant about it. So I guess we'll just look online now, and then we'll look at Big Bad Toy Store and see about the Masters of the Universe stuff, because I really would like to get a King Randor some year and not have to pay $50 for them, or $90, whatever eBay prices are these days. And there's the only King Randor that Big Bad Toy Store has listed, and it's the multi-language package, whatever. I don't care. I just want the figure. But yeah, so he's sold out, and these are all sold out, and I'm sure some of them will be stocked again. But it's like, what is the deal? King Hiss, I thought we were going to see that in the store, but, haven't seen that in the store yet. Not even a Target. Targets are usually pretty good for somewhat stocking. But, yeah. Luckily, I got the Whiplash, so I didn't have to worry about that. But King Randor is still eluding me. And I'm not here to just complain and all that stuff. But, boy, I tell you, it'd be nice to be able to keep up with the figures you're collecting and actually be able to have them and finish your collection and fill it out and have no problems with shipping, with stock showing up and making it to where you can actually get the thing. But whatever, it's what it is. There's King Randor, sold out. Doesn't even say it's going to be restocked or anything. It's $30, and it's like, why is it $30? I don't know. It's very strange, and I don't know what's going on. It's like maybe he got a Burger King deal or something, because I don't get it. He's sold out and he never comes back in. But why is it that way with only one of these figures? I don't get it. It's very strange. So yeah, that figure, maybe someday down the road I'll have this figure. I don't know how much I'll pay for him, but at this point I'm looking at this figure and going, wow, I never thought a King Randor would be such a rarity. Of all the characters, that seems like a King Randor should be like a easy get, but no, there's some reason that they can't seem to stock this guy in stores. Never seen him, and online it's just about impossible to find. So yeah. And of course the Snake Men, they're still kind of new, so I don't really blame them for being sold out, but I'm hoping that they will be restocked, because I really would like to get this King Hiss at some point. It says pre-order, sold out, February 2023, I imagine, estimated is when it says it's estimated to come back, which I was kind of hoping to see these guys get restocked at a Target. So I don't understand what's going on. I realize the Sorceress wave is just clogging up shelves across the whole entire freaking nation, and I don't know what it is with that wave. I've always loved the Sorceress and Buzz-Off and all them and Jitsu and all that, but I really don't understand why that is the wave that really I'm getting tired of seeing, because it's everywhere. Well, anyway, I don't want to ramble on forever, but I just figured I'd talk about the stock issues and what I see going on. Well, like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.